are you sure you want to start? But we're like right on time. 9 a.m. 9 a.m. 9 a.m. We're right on time. That's why Matt's yawning because it's only 9 a.m. Hello, everybody. Welcome. Uh, August 13th, chat number 228. Convention time because I leave tomorrow morning. I would say to Matt, I've been sitting around the house this evening after finishing work, twiddling my thumbs, trying to think of what to do because I have nothing to build. And I mean, I could have started building something, I guess, but everything's packed. Matt was awake early this morning.
Yeah, I slept pretty poorly last night, and I tried to steal a little nap, but I didn't get much, and so that's why I literally just woke up from a couch nap. So if I'm yawning, it's not because I find Jeff, tiring. I'm just.
Well, I mean, I am tiring.
All right, so before we begin,
Yeah.
I have I have a new hat debut that I've been saving.
Okay, hold on.
I was gonna do it.
Is this a full screen hat?
Yes. So there's a company that a custom hat maker, boutique hat maker that was based out of Toronto, called Milk Toronto was their name.
Okay.
And I posted that I was looking on one of the forums. I was looking for any old Milk hats that somebody might be willing to part with, and so somebody sold me this one.
Home of quality. Okay. That looks like a ketchup bottle.
It's a milk bottle.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, it could be.
Black.
Yeah, okay. Not a ketchup bottle.
Yay! So I'm sad that I will not be joining y'all at Brickomanie. But I will wear my Milk Toronto, Milk Canada hat for today. So there we go. It's my tiny little participation.
So you're milking it, is what you're saying.
Yes.
I'm going to go back. Sorry, I'll take you off the full screen. I just got a receipt from Lego. I'm like, I haven't ordered anything this week. Like, what's going on?
But bricks and pieces?
Yeah, it looks like it's bricks and pieces parts from Denmark. But I'm just kind of looking quickly to see when I ordered that and what the parts were because I don't remember.
Yeah.
I mean, I remember, but and how did I pay for that? Did I use my credit card? No, I used PayPal. So I'm guessing my PayPal balance just went down. That's not the order.
Oh.
Wait. I haven't gotten that order either. Wow, there's a couple orders that it's July 22nd. Is it an order from that long ago?
22nd.
No.
That's not that long ago.
No, because I got those parts. Well, I mean, Lego's shipping pretty quick these days, right?
That's true.
Oh, it's okay. It's an August 6th order. Here, I'll throw it up here on the screen quickly, just what I actually ordered. Let's go this way. Just some, like the dark red 75-degree slope pieces. So, and these for Dave, even though he didn't say he wanted them. One of his designs that he had on his space base, he was pushing down really hard to lock everything in, and I'm like, because it was a slope, a 45-degree slope, and I'm like, wouldn't this be better with a couple of tiles on it, or better this plus a tile and then like a plate so you can set it in nicely? So anyway, okay. Let's stop sharing that for a minute because I can. There we go. Now Matt's on the bigger screen. There we go. Hello, Mr. Blue. Welcome. We are doing well. Matt's tired, as he mentioned a few minutes ago. I'm a little tired too. A couple of nights before our convention, my brain's going, what did I forget? What do I still need to pack? All that stuff. So, there's all that fun stuff going on too. And I'm not sure how well I'll sleep tonight, being the night before driving to a convention, but hopefully I can just tire myself out, or hopefully I'm tired enough that I can just pass out tonight. We'll see what happens. So.
Yeah, a week ago yesterday, so I missed the show last week.
Yeah.
I had a sciatic nerve attack, pain. It started in the middle of the night, and I slept really poorly. School hadn't started yet, so it's not as hard to adjust to, but it's been getting slightly better day by day. And until last night, I feel like last night was a bit of a step back. just couldn't get comfortable. I woke up about 3 a.m. and I just had I couldn't find an angle to sleep at where I could just sleep. So I don't recommend it. Turns out told my parents, and they have both had issues at different time with sciatic nerve pain. So apparently it runs in the family.
I hate dropping pieces.
I've been doing stretches and getting some physical therapy and doing some aqua therapy in the pool.
Okay. Yeah, you've been using that pool this year, right?
I have. Yeah, I've gone. So we lived in this neighborhood for 8 years, which includes a community pool, and I've gone to the pool more this summer than I have in all the other years combined. So I'm getting my. I've basically gone almost every day. I think I didn't go today because it was raining and I had classes that chopped up the day. And by the time I got home from classes, I was exhausted and I wanted to take a nap.
Yeah, I packed my swimsuit, but I usually, like, we have a hotel, or the hotel has a pool, and usually I bring a swimsuit just in case. But I might actually take advantage of it this year if I'm really sore. I don't know. We'll see what happens. But yeah. Well, and water is such low impact, right? Or swimming, it's a lot less impact on a lot of things. So
it gives a lot more support.
Yeah.
So like when I'm walking around, like the pain kind of comes and goes now. So I'll have stretches where I don't hurt at all, and then I have stretches where it's like, ooh, wow, standing up really hurts a lot.
Yeah.
And so I'm started teaching on Monday. So I've told the students, I said, sometimes I'm just going to teach from the chair. Like I need you to sit down. And typically if I'm seated, it's not bad. So it's standing puts pressure on it and stuff like that.
Yeah. Okay. Interesting.
I don't recommend it.
No. Well, if it was something you could avoid or something you could not get, you know what I mean? Like, it's not like someone's like, oh, I won't buy that then, right? I was grabbing a couple pieces when I stood up. I was grabbing a couple pieces because I got a Brickomanie pieces order in, and that gave me these. Trying to get the angle, the wedge tiles in blue here.
Okay.
But I realized I missed the 2 1x1 blue pieces, so I had to shorten this guy for the space hanger, which is currently not well. I mean, technically, I guess there's a bit of space hanger on the table over there.
Mm-hmm.
The table's completely empty. But yeah, I'm having dilemmas about that as well because I'm not sure. I'm not sure how to build it, just because the distance between the 2 table heights is too close. And I've been working on Castle for the past few weeks. I did get rid of the keep that was up here. I got the parts in yesterday. I got the parts in on. I got the parts in Tuesday. In Old Gray Bricks, I was fixing it up a bit when my dad had called. Matt was making fun of me for ordering a pizza or something. I went back and watched the chat, at least the part that I was on the phone for, and I had the volume low enough because my dad called. Okay, so my dad has the best timing. He always calls when something's going on. Always. Okay, 99% of the time. So he called during the chat. So I lowered the volume on the chat, but I was hoping that he would catch that there was voices in the background and say, "Oh, are you in? Is something going on?" And I could say, "Yeah, I'm in a chat." But he doesn't call me on Wednesday nights because he knows I have a chat on Wednesday nights. But
that's good.
But anyway, so yeah, he was just catching up and asking when I was going on the trip and when I'm going to Europe and all that stuff. So, yeah, I didn't want to be rude and say, "Yeah, I got to go, Dad." But anyway, so, but yeah, lots of building for me this week. Just finishing up things in the last week and stuff, and I packed some sets to bring, some of my bigger sets to bring to Brickomanie, and I packed the car this morning, and I actually have room for more. So I'm debating whether or not to bring, like, I packed some of my bigger sets I ended up using my boxes that I had bought to like package the sets in. I'm now debating if I should maybe grab some mid-size city sets, because I think those would sell, like all the older 4-digit sets from like 10 years ago.
Yeah.
Like the garbage trucks and the cement trucks and things like that. So I think after the chat, I might create some extra labels and pack a box of those too. It doesn't hurt. I mean,
I've been selling a lot. So I went through late this summer, I had charged a fair amount for hats on my fund credit card, and I'm
Yeah.
like, okay, I need to just pay some of this down. So I
Speaking
went up to Bricklink store and I marked down a whole bunch of sets to basically whatever was the going price. Like,
Yeah.
I'm going to move them. And I have sold 0 friend sets, but
yeah.
I've sold basically all of my Speed Champions, most of my Marvel, some of the Harry Potter, but the Marvel's been really selling well. And all of my Super Mario sets, which I picked up on clearance. So I got them for less than full price, and I lowered them to whatever. So most of my like video game sets and my Marvel sets are gone. I have a couple left, but they've been selling really well.
Yeah, I mean, I've lowered mine, like my prices when I listed them, because they're mostly Janie sets, and she wanted to get rid of them as quickly as possible at a good price. So we said, okay, lowest price in Canada, and we'll do a couple of dollars cheaper for a new sealed sets.
Yep.
So I technically am the lowest price in Canada, and except for I think there's one set I ended up pricing a little too high, and I'll have to maybe deal with that. But David St-Cyr noticed one of my sets was a little higher price than others. But I mean, it's why not? If you're trying to get rid of stuff, like lowering the price a little bit, you're still making money because the price of most of the sets has gone up. The other one is I was debating whether to bring her a lot of the architecture sets, because I have like Chicago and Paris and London and Sydney, those ones, which I think London is currently available, so probably not that one, but the other ones have gone up in price. So it's just a question of, is there going to be someone there on Sunday morning at 8 a.m. when we start our yard sale between 8 and 9 in the morning? Is there going to be an audience there that wants one of those things?
Yeah.
Right. So, I mean, if I bring it in and bring it back home, if I bring it and sell something, well, that's a bonus, because then, I bring back less, but I buy more.
The only thing I haven't marked down is I have a lot of Star Wars, and I've kept that at my target price, which isn't, when I buy stuff and I get it, if it's 30% off at, say, Walmart, I usually just take what I paid and double that. So my goal is to double what I paid.
Yeah.
So in the past, I was just be patient and wait for the market price to gradually bubble up to the target number. So I've left the Star Wars stuff at double what I paid for it, and I sold a couple Star Wars.
And I mean, as the things sit, like the longer they sit, the more valuable they become, right? So at some point, it will become a desirable price.
Except for friends.
Except for friends. I've got the same thing. I've probably got about 30 friends sets on my in my inventory here. And as I'm saying that, I'm now like, wait, I could actually check that, because I could just go to my store inventory and find out. But yeah, like I think I've sold a couple of them, and I think those were friends, and I have a few of the elves sets.
I only have one left, and I made some money on those elf sets, because I noticed, I don't know, like 3 years ago, that there were almost no sellers in North America that still had them.
Yeah. Okay.
So I went ahead and just jacked up my asking price, and I've sold everything except for one tiny set for my asking price, because I realized, like, these are going to be really scarce. Hey,
you have friends.
Hello.
Hello.
How are you guys doing?
Good. I've got currently in my store inventory, I've got 63 friends sets. Now that includes polybags and things like that too. And I've got like 5 elves sets. But yeah, if the friends sets don't sell, what Janie and I had discussed in it was, after I've had the stuff for about 6 months, we'll go back and say, okay, drop 10 or 20% off of these sets or whatever, drop them to a price so that they're desirable. And worst case scenario, I'll just part the set out and just put it in my inventory, and
Yeah, I've thought about taking my friend sets and just opening them up for the bricks and selling off the minifigs. I mean, I'm probably going to get like $2 a minifig, but at least I get something. And I like a lot of the friends colored bricks, so if there's a threshold where I'm not willing to lower the price, because if it's like it's like 5 cents a brick, I might as well just open them and keep the bricks, because the bricks themselves are valuable to me because of the colors. They're hard to find colors.
Hey, St-Cyr, is your camera a little blurry? Like, does it look clear to you on your side? I wonder if you got a fingerprint on it.
Lighting.
Oh, okay, maybe. You just look a little blurry. I don't know, Matt, does he look blurry to you too?
Yeah, it looks like your overhead light is too bright, and it's
Oh,
why.
Yeah, probably.
anyway.
Yeah,
Just
because
saying, it's better now that you turn on that other light. You're a little clearer.
yeah, we can see rays coming in, and it's like there's a very
Oh,
bright sun above you.
hello.
Halo. Yeah, but I can actually see vertical rays coming down on
Yeah,
his.
I can see that too. And I
Yeah.
mean, I've got one of those little diffusing type
I haven't
screens.
changed anything, so just
Yeah, it's all right. No, it's okay. It's just like I said,
Really?
it's probably just. At first I thought it was just you might have touched your camera lens, right, and
no,
left a fingerprint on it.
It's not a different camera angle because it looks like a different camera angle.
no.
Okay.
I don't know.
Um,
I think it's that.
let's just torment Dave. You didn't turn anything off.
We'll call this pimp Dave's Lego room. We'll be like, okay, move that over there. Okay,
Just pimped his Lego room. Anyway, how you doing, Dave?
I'm tired.
Yeah.
Join the crew.
Prepping for like Brickomanie, not sleeping because.
Yeah, well,
Or-
first of all, my wife's away with my youngest because they're at the choir camp.
Okay.
So she's off for the week. She's coming back on Saturday evening.
Yeah.
So, of course, being married for 20 plus years,
Yeah.
I don't sleep well when my wife is away. So,
Okay. Fair enough.
so
Yep.
that's the first thing. And yeah, I've been building a lot for Brickomanie.
Yeah.
I've been really like on a steady pace. I in the last few days, I built 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 modules.
Yeah.
For my
Wow.
star base,
Okay.
including this one, which has a motor.
Oh, cool. Wait, that's not. Is that a Lego motor?
Well, it's not Lego. It's Lego compatible.
Okay.
But but yeah, it works. It works with Lego, and it's not finished yet. But I'm gonna have like 2 radar dishes coming
Yeah.
out of this
So,
module, and they're gonna
spinning-
turn.
The
Gonna
motor's
spin
just going to
with the
spin
motor.
those.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
So I had to gear it down actually because that motor is really spinning when it's.
So why did you choose to go with that, like a non-Lego motor compared to a Lego motor? Just curious.
Well, it's smaller. It's
Oh, okay.
very small,
No
and
problem.
it works. It works on Bluetooth, so I can actually hook it up to my phone if I wanted to.
Oh, can you actually
And
control it? Like,
yeah, you can actually control it.
how much is the control? Can you like program
I haven't
control it? Or
tested it
just on
yet.
and off?
I haven't tested it yet.
Okay.
I bought these motor off AliExpress.
Okay.
And I got 2 of them, and that's the first one I'm testing. So I haven't checked like the app yet. I don't know, but I know that right now it works, and you can actually and the motor doesn't require to be hooked up to a battery. It has its own battery, and you can
Oh, okay.
hook it up to a USB cable to recharge it. So
Oh, okay. Fair enough. That makes
so it's a battery and a motor and its battery all in one
okay.
like tiny piece. So
Maybe I'll check that out.
to motorize like radar dishes or
Yeah.
things like that, which I that's why I bought them. That's the intent was that. So
Yeah.
hence why I think I'm testing it out. So we'll see what it does.
Yeah.
I also started testing with the lighting because I bought like a space background,
Yeah.
like a painted on like a piece of like it's not a it's like a tissue, but like it's a piece of cloth, and it's painted a star's background, but it's black light sensitive. So I bought some black lights. So
Okay.
the background of this star base is going to be light up like it's the night sky,
Oh,
and I'm
cool.
going to light up the the star base in front of it. So for those who are attending the evening in the dark on Saturday,
Yeah.
you'll get to see that. So
I did buy one of the string light thingies that you had talked about on Amazon, and I'm plugging it in. Wait, is that
it's
that's
very bright. Jacob actually put 3 in his base, and he has the spotlight on his landing pad, and they're very, very bright.
Yeah, they are. That's pretty bright. Huh. I obviously haven't used it yet. I don't know what I'm going to use it for. Well, I had ideas for what I use it for, and actually the spacing's really good on these.
Yep.
I was curious about that, but I came up with a theory too. Steve, who's in our chat, did say you look like underwater rays of light, David the Mermaid. And I'm actually thinking maybe it's just because he's in his Lego room and that's Lego heaven for him. So there you go.
What would the
The Lego cherubs are circling above his head.
I was expecting I was expecting reverberation on that one, or the echo on that one when you did it. Oh, a little bit. Yeah, a little bit, but not.
If only you had like
Anyways.
a little button that would play the Hallelujah chorus, like Hallelujah, Hallelujah.
Anyway,
So yeah, I built this module and brought home a bunch of sets that was in the storage unit because I want to sell them at Brickomanie.
Just don't bring the ones,
sale.
Jeff. Don't bring the ones.
Yeah, don't bring the same ones I'm bringing. No. I've got a picture. I was saying I grabbed a bunch of
I actually published the list first on Kellogg forums because I wanted to give Kellogg members a first grab at it. So if you pay me now, I'll reserve the set and I'll bring it to Brickomanie. And then I published the same list on my Facebook page. So if anyone is interested, and like I said, I priced them to go, so they're all lower than the Brickling, the lower Brickling price for something equivalent. So a seal set,
in Canada or in North America or in the world.
In the world, I
wow.
took the lowest.
Wow.
The lowest one for a seal one, and I cut like $10, $15, $20 off. So you're getting the better price.
Interesting. As you're talking, I was like jumping on my phone and I was thinking, because I have a picture of the sets I'm bringing. I'm like, maybe I should throw that on the Discord channel too, just to say, hey, for anybody interested, I'm bringing these sets to sell at the yard sale. My prices are the lowest in most cases, the lowest in Canada, because they're JD sets. So I can't go lower than that. Really. I think they're still.
I brought a bunch of sets from the unit. I did find something interesting for you, Jeff. So you're getting a surprise.
You got a helicopter? Oh no, wait, that's for you.
No, that's for me. I keep my helicopters.
Yeah.
I was going to ask, how many helicopters is on your for sale list?
None actually.
None, because he wants them all.
I see.
I found a little surprise for you too, Dave. So.
Oh, cool! And I have a surprise for Dave Cowdis.
Yeah.
So.
And the term little.
If you're watching this, I don't think so, but Dave, if you see this, I have a surprise for you. He's coming on Friday.
He could be watching because they're.
I had an adventure with Dave's gifts.
Yeah.
But I'm not gonna tell because I don't want him to know what he's getting.
Shipping related problems?
Yeah, kind of. Yeah.
Okay. Because I know what he's getting. I had to talk to him.
And it looks great, Jeff. You know what it is, and it looks great. It looks wow. It really turned out great. So
cool.
Really happy.
I know what he needs. I don't know if he has it already. But
he needs a mic. he needs one of those mics so that his volume.
Oh yeah, the Lepine mics, like
yeah, that's technically what he needs because I always have to turn up the volume when I'm watching Dave's videos, which is usually once a day, and then that video ends and I'm working away, and all of a sudden the next one starts, and I'm like, because
you heard it like this.
Yeah, well, not that loud, but it's definitely a volume difference. So, cool. So
So yeah, I to help me with my modules, I did find one sealed set of the latest the space station kit, the city space stuff,
okay,
the ring
ring, yeah.
kind of the ring kind of orbital base. So
Mhm.
yeah, I actually took that set and I actually just doubled like the modules.
Okay.
So that
Well, yeah,
that's
so
why
they're
I was able to like put out a lot of modules
yeah.
because I I realized that yeah I built like a 10-point connector, but I have to put modules on that thing. So
Yeah, exactly. And I mean, the ones that come in the set are obviously too short because, like, I mean,
yeah,
yes, they're 8 studded, well, 6 stud interior, I think, but maybe 8. Can't remember officially, but they're pretty
yeah,
short.
and since I like the standard I developed with Alexandre asked for like every module to be a multiple of 10, so
Hmm.
that's
Yeah,
why these modules are like 20
cool.
stud
Um,
long now.
I'll throw up some pictures in a second of what I've been working on. I did work on my name tag, and I didn't put those pictures up because I wanted to be a little surprised, like just because
Ooh,
I think it's kind of fun. I remind me when we come back, and I'll put those pictures up. But yeah, well, that doesn't work. You should just know. Oh, you're showing.
I also found great gifts in my storage unit. I found great gifts for the Dirty Brickster.
Okay,
So
yep.
I'm bringing a great gift, and Jacob is bringing a great gift. So
I've got the roll of tinfoil to wrap your gift if you need it.
Jacob already had wrapped his. I
Okay.
still have to wrap mine, but I'm off tomorrow, so I took the day
Yeah,
off tomorrow. So to like have all the time in the world to prepare and
I'll have to
kind
wrap
of
mine at the show because I put the tinfoil in one of the bins, and then I was like, I'm trying to figure out what to do, and I'm like, oh, I can wrap those. No, I can't wrap those gifts
no.
because the tinfoil's in the bin. And the bins are in the trailer. Anyway, speaking of the trailer, I did finish my pathways last week, and then I put the pathways in. I think I'd shown the little pizza thingies I'd put on the thing. I didn't take any more pictures of it, but I also labeled the bins with some stickers just so I know that if we're looking for pathway 1, 2, like they're in different bins because of the way they're shaped. But now at least I can kind of find quickly what the next one is. Um, I realized that I have the Arctic guys, but the Arctic guys need to have a polar bear or something because that would just be fun. So my biggest concern now is should they be riding the polar bears or should they polar bears be walking beside them? Like are they their partners in crime type thing or are they God? Are you there? God?
God.
Dave's like
It's me, Margaret.
Going up.
anyway. So yeah, I kind of think that I'm kind of building the lore because in my future, far future, I was thinking maybe I'll do a castle in the north or something like a northern castle, snowy castle or something. Um, that won't be associated with my current
Winter is coming.
winter.
All you need is to put the little white drip on the edge of all your ramparts, and then now it's a winter
Winter is
castle.
coming
Well,
for
yeah,
that.
it's pretty easy actually. And speaking of winter castle, like these guys, I had the boat for them originally that I built, and I was like, you know what, my harbor is big enough that I can probably build a second boat. So I ended up building a second boat, but this one's going, and yes, there's another polar bear here and a dog. Um, winter, this boat will be set to sail. So I ended up building
You're selling the boat?
this boat. The boat has I've been using these the star snowflake thingies because it's one of the few Lego pieces that are actually snowflake shaped. And I only had 2 of them, and I was like, well, crap. And then I realized, wait, we had the gift of purchase a little while ago, which I thought was a waste of a gift of purchase, the fireworks thing with the little Ferris wheel. And I realized, wait, that actually has 2 more snowflakes in it. So I ended up opening a set for 2 parts, which is why we have sets sometimes, just to harvest the parts. So yeah, I built the second boat with a full sail. I'm not 100% a fan of the sail just because it's like kind of thicker. I'd rather it be a cloth sail. And for the snowflake on the sail, I ended up just using the white leaves to kind of
So,
give it a
so you're
snowflake.
you're not you're saying you're not sold on the sale?
I'm not sold on the sail. Yeah, the sail is not. It's not the best sail. It's an okay sale. I mean, it's like a 10% off type thing, right? It's like, well, it's at least it's on sale. Maybe 15% off. At that point, it's more than tax. But anyways, but for now,
Not
that'll
sold on
work.
the sale.
Also, I realized that the medium blue color, I have very little parts in order, like the curved parts, in order to do a proper sail. So, I mean, this is only 2 plates thick, but I mean, with the snowflake on it, it makes it a little thicker. But I don't know, it'll do. And I rebuilt part of it
I
too.
think it
I
looks
realized,
great, Jeff.
well, I'm happy with it. I realized on the original boat, this was the keel was brown. I'm like, oh well, if those are just slopes, I'll make them in white, just to kind of give it more of a theme. This is a Frozen set. Just let it go, man. Just let it go.
Oh, let
And
it go, let it go.
and this is for the nights, or those winter nights that they came out with. Anyway.
I always
And
find that
then,
winter nights just require a thick blanket, but that's just me.
well, yeah, winter nights sometimes do require a thick blanket. Oh, what's
Yes,
this?
that's my son Jacob.
Oh, okay, hi. Well, I'm looking forward to it too, but I won't tell your dad, who already read this, because I didn't even realize I popped it up, because I put the Frozen set part up. Anyways, can't wait to see you either, Jacob. And as I was emptying bins, like I was moving bins upstairs, I pulled out my keep and saw this. Basically the floor of my keep had collapsed. Again,
You pulled
not
the Dave.
because, sorry, no, I didn't
Pulled the
pull a
Dave.
Dave. I didn't pull a Dave, and we won't show those pictures. But Dave's Facebook, check it out. He definitely
I
did.
I had to. I actually took not the picture that Sandy sent us, but
Yeah.
the picture that Dave put up on his Facebook. I did put on Kellogg's forum because I wanted to tell people, hey, you're stressing out. Imagine Dave.
and he's already there because he's been working for the last
Yeah.
few days. So yeah, he had to fix on the weekend his space base. He said
The
he was
main
putting on one of
tower.
the platforms on the diamond shape area that he has. And as he had 3 platforms on, and he was putting the 4th one on, and the thing just tipped and took a crash. So, but anyways, I knew this would happen. The floor of my keep is basically this wall kind of locks in right about here, with 2 studs, and the only thing really locking in, like the whole center, like from here down in this picture, there's nothing holding that floor to the top. So I knew it was going to happen, and I ended up doing a rebuild on it. No one ever sees it on the inside, so I put proper columns in. And these columns aren't actually locked in, so that's why there's like just the bracket, or the brackets, just to give it some structure.
Okay.
I think this is the only actual column in the whole castle that's attached. But so then I just used the plates, just kind of to give it the strength. Again, no one's going to see inside, but I have always built the keeps that I could decorate it, but it's in the dead center of my castle, and there's no way I could show anybody the inside of it. There's just no way. So yeah,
Unless you're showing it to a giraffe.
well, yeah, a giraffe with a head that could go through doors, because it's not like I can pull a wall off. Anyways, so yeah, and then I had a couple of houses that I'd seen collapse, so I rebuilt them more structurally. Packed up my bins. This is funny. I have 6 bins that are these large bins that hold 248 base plates with some space around it. And I got to the last one, and it's only like half full, if that. And I'm like,
What
do
are
I
you
have room
missing?
to expand?
Uh,
And then I'm like, oh no.
Room to expand.
Oh, I guess Jacob saw my castle at Brickomanie a couple of years ago, right?
Yeah, 2 years ago, I think. Yeah, I think they came,
Yeah,
but
but it is bigger, so yeah, I'm looking forward to
and he actually gets to see like the inner workings
Hmm.
because he's gonna be there on Friday. So
Yeah, are you guys coming over on Thursday for just to hang out for a bit, or?
if you want to, yeah, we could
Oh, if you
actually
want to
hang
come
out
out,
because
we'll come over and hang out. We're Dave and I are getting into the room at around 6 or so.
Okay.
If you want to pop in the early, or in the evening at some point,
Yeah, sure.
I'm pretty sure they're letting a few of us set up. I'm pretty sure they'll let the other people kind of walk in. Also, my towers kind of took a tumble in that. Again, the top, the yellow and blue sections on these towers they're not structurally sound, just because they all come out like a half a stud. And they're also the wedge-shaped triangle thingies, so they just fall apart. So this one totally fell apart. I did realize that the yellow one at the bottom that I just zoomed away from was missing a plate on top, so structurally there wasn't anything holding that in. So I did end up fixing that, and I also fixed I'll come back to this. I also decided to change the castle topper. So this is the old one. This is the new one. I think I have a picture of so the new one there. Just to kind of match more of these guys. But going back to this guy, I got a call. Dave left Sunday night with Sandy and Josh, and I get a call a couple hours or about an hour into them leaving saying, Jeff, Dave forgot. Well, I was a text message. Jeff, Dave forgot a 16-tooth bevel gear. Can you bring some? And I'm like, sure, I could bring some. And then I'm like, but my brain was like, they don't make a 16-tooth bevel gear. That's what my brain was saying. I wasn't sure. I Googled it, and sure enough, or I looked up on Bricklink, and sure enough, it was like, I think there's a 20-tooth and a 12-tooth. So I was like, I ended up having them call me, and I was trying to talk to Dave, and I think it's like this style gear that he wants, like the thin 20-toother. But I'm like, you know what? I'll just bring a selection of bevel gears. This is for one of his motion thingy that spins.
You could have asked me also. I have like a
yeah, but I mean, Sandy literally they were just in the anyways. So I've got a grab bag for Dave. I'm obviously not giving him all of these, but take the one you need, right? Because I mean, those are almost all my bevel gears, which is kind of scary. But yeah, then the roof. So the towers. I also built another VW Bricks logo because I have 3 of them. One goes on the mosaic, and then I had 2 around the castle. But I'm like, it's viewable more from 3 sides, so I built a third one, which is that process. Deborah is bringing me some the extra pieces to go around here, and a couple other people posted their stores on the Discord channel that we have. So I found someone who's got like the solid circle piece as well. So that'll be all nice and pretty by the time. You were talking about you had a lot of orders, Matt, this past week. In one day, I got 11 orders.
Holy
wow!
I think that was on Monday. I had 11 orders. Now, some of those were people that just got on the Discord server and saw that I had stuff for sale for for Brickomanie. So probably about 4 orders of that 11 were, hey, can you bring these?
How many of your orders were just instruction booklets?
Only 1 or 2.
Okay.
And what was I going to say? And on the weekend, I had no orders. That was the weird thing. I had no orders like Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday even. And then Monday afternoon or Monday morning, it just was like a hammer of orders coming in, which was kind of crazy. One guy, and the reason why I have this picture of the Bionicle comic books is I had a guy order every Bionicle comic book I had, except for my duplicate ones, which was like $150 worth of comic books. And I'm like, it's like 20 or 30 books. And I'm like,
what?
Okay.
Someone from Quebec?
I know I shipped it out to somewhere in Ontario.
Okay.
So that was just someone placing an order. And I'm like, okay. So he had actually just received it today. But yeah, so I loading the trailer. We don't need to see trailer loading pictures. These are all my orders that I'm bringing. Ignore those 2 boxes, but these are all as of that point, these are all the stuff that I am bringing for people filling orders or for people requesting orders. And then a picture of the sets that I'm bringing as well to sell. So a couple of Benny spaceships. I figured the Creator Train would be a good one for Christmas. The Fairground Mixer, the big Unimog Technic set, and then a couple of camper vans and stuff. So hopefully something sells. If not, no big deal. This was this morning, trailer all packed. And then car all packed. There's still an empty, there's still a room for luggage. Dave is showing us. Oh, the motor is actually long. Is that motor inside?
Yep.
Hold on. Let me. I got it. Hold on. Hold that there for a couple of seconds.
We're
Oh,
holding.
okay. I thought the motor was literally just a couple of studs out. Oh, you're turning it on now? Oh, sorry. I'm looking for the solar panels below to be turning. I didn't see the column at the top. Okay. Cool.
I have this bottom one also is turned.
Oh, okay. Cool. Interesting. And that USB cable is accessible, I guess, right? Like
Yeah,
the port?
the plug is right here.
Oh, it's right on the end. Oh, that's even better. Cool. And the blinking light would be awesome too. So
Yeah.
And then the
Yeah.
tail end of my car full as well. So I actually have room for more sets to bring because I have some space in here.
You have
So-
to turn on that blinking light when your assembly backs up. Beep,
Yeah.
beep, beep, beep.
And then my car, loaded up. This is this evening.
And
that's
waiting
so-
for Jeff patiently.
Yeah, basically all I have to do is jump in the car, put my suitcase in on this side, and then jump in this side, and I'm gone.
I see you.
Well,
your vehicle.
you do have a passenger.
Yes. Well, yes, they're coming tonight.
I
actually,
see your
technically.
vehicle. Your vehicle and your truck are in that snow camo color, so nobody can see you on the road in the wintertime.
Well, yeah, that's on purpose. It's incognito. I'm incognito. Technically, you said I'm having some.
and it's gonna fit well in Montreal with all these orange cones, like white and
Well,
orange go hand
You
in
won't
hand.
see my car anyhow because it's still snowing in Montreal. That's for you, Matt.
That's what all Americans think, right?
Yeah, we live
yes,
in log cabins, actually.
going back to Dave's comment. Yes, I have a passenger in the car who actually is just arriving right now. I just checked my camera. So if you suddenly hear me look over my shoulder and talk to someone, you know why. And that's it. That was my last picture. But anyway.
So you already all load up?
Yeah, like everything's in the car, and that's why this evening I was sitting here twiddling my thumbs because it's like, what do I do now?
Can I go? Can I go? Can I go?
Yeah, it's like I want to go, but I don't have a hotel for tonight, so that doesn't work. And tomorrow morning we're going to leave a little earlier than what I thought. Well, no, not than what I thought. We're going to go or leave early. We'll probably drop the trailer off at the hotel, and then drive into more Montreal proper because my girlfriend wants to go to one of the coffee shops that's there, like one of the coffee suppliers, because she brought a special type of machine that's only distributed by this company. So she wants to pick up some accessories for it or something. So technically we'll be in town probably about 2 or 3 in the afternoon. But I'll unhook the trailer, lock it up, and then we'll run out, and then probably be back in time to check in, relax for an hour or so, and then load the trailer. So let's jump into news.
Jeff, just be careful to avoid traffic hours because
Well, we should be back to the hotel before
the trip from Montreal to Laval in traffic is not actually pleasant. So
whatever. Yeah, it's okay. We'll survive. And when I show up, if I see David St-Cyr outside, I'll have to lower the windows and beat the music just because of Mr. Just because some people are assuming that with my fancy car, I will have the music pumping.
Baby, don't hurt me, don't hurt me no more. What is love?
All right, let's jump into the news. First up, we have some Lego Ideas things. I think there's 4 or 5 of them. 4 or 5 this week. 4 or 5 posts. No, posts. Some of them are multiples.
Oh,
so
okay.
We'll try and get through them quickly.
I thought it was dying off, but no.
We're
getting 10 projects approved a week.
Yeah, easily. Whoops!
We just went back and watched Terminator 1 and Terminator. That's kind of how Lego Ideas is. You think you've killed the cycle, but no, it comes back again.
First up, we have a telephone. This is by His Brick Materials.
Maybe AI is taking over Lego Ideas, and it's AI who's voting for these projects.
AI wants the money? No. It's a 1930s style telephone from Denmark. It's a rotary phone too. For those of you who don't know what a rotary is, How dare you? No, I'm just joking.
Hey,
Did I
grew
tell
up-
you that one Christmas I actually bought a rotary phone
Yeah.
and I brought it to the Christmas party and asked my children and my brother's children, okay, here's the number, dial that number on the rotary phone. And
Was
they
it-
couldn't.
Was it 8675309?
No, it was I actually gave them a 10-digit number like
Fair enough.
we used to dial
Fair
when
enough.
with the area code, and they couldn't do it.
Yeah.
I'm so old that when I was a little kid, we had a party line phone line.
Oh yeah, we had a party. We lived on a farm, so we had a party line as well at
Okay.
first. So, all right. Let's go on to the next one. I just said hi to my friend, my girlfriend.
Hi, friend.
Who's upstairs. I said hi. I texted her.
Oh, okay.
So obviously I know she's here because I can hear her walking through.
I don't have
through
her
the
number,
floor.
so I'll just say hi through the show. Hi.
All right. Next up, we have Ta and Ta Red Barn.
Ta and ta?
Ta-ta.
Ta.
Ta-ta?
but it's
I
not
always
Ta Ta.
thought
It's Ta
ta-ta was
and
a
Ta.
euphemism for something entirely different.
Anyways, it's Winter Tree
Well,
Shop.
in French, a ta-ta is kind of a like
Oh,
that
I think
very
it's
intelligent person.
maybe it's their said.
Was it really?
Yeah,
Oh,
in
yeah.
French, if you call someone, at least in Quebec, if you call someone a tata,
Yeah.
you're calling him an idiot.
Oh,
Well,
thing I
in
have to remember
English-
this week.
In English, it's a euphemism for these.
Yes, that's true too.
Ta-ta.
No,
Yeah.
in French, these are tatons.
Oh, okay.
Anyways, the Ta and Ta Red Barn Winter Tree Shop is by Tata Bricks.
Oh,
Tata?
So
lame.
maybe that's just their name, like they made it into a brand. It's a 3,000 piece build, features a winter scene, and has a Christmas tree shop. That was once a barn. There's also a snowy driveway surrounding it, and it says it does look better than some winter village sets Lego has released recently.
Well,
I mean,
of course, it
it's
looks
just-
better. I mean, you're doing it with like 1,000 pieces more than the Christmas set
Yeah.
usually have. So
100%,
But-
and it's actually a full building too.
I would
Yeah.
also say that it's not yet another post office. Like it's something new we haven't gotten before.
This is true.
I mean,
Yeah,
that's
but-
when I
but
look
you
at
got
it.
to
I'm
buy
like,
a Christmas set that's valued at like $300 and $400.
I was going to say this is where you can finally put up all your Winter Village horses that pull the sleigh.
And sorry, I missed Jacob saying that he wants Starscream, new Transformer, since they can't make Megatron. Have you even gotten Soundwave yet?
Well, he wants Soundwave, but he cannot afford it. So
Yeah, we all want Soundwave, except for Matt. Matt hates Soundwave. If you ever meet Matt at a convention,
Matt hates Transformers.
because
I
he's
was
older
too
than us. So
old
he-
for Transformers, and so
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
going to
yeah.
blow my money on cool hats that have the the
that
Canadian
have
flag
ketchup
on.
bottles on them.
That's milk. It's
It's a
milk
ketchup bottle.
Toronto.
Dave,
See, that's-
it's a red bottle.
It's a beer bottle.
It's a beer bottle. Nice.
well, no.
It's
if it were,
Canadian beer. Come on,
wouldn't it really
everybody
be a,
knows.
shouldn't it really be a bag of milk for Canada? I mean, not
Exactly.
a bottle.
It's a
the other
bag of
thing,
milk.
too. Well, I mean, okay. So that being said, we did have bottles of milk back in the 50s, 60s,
Yeah.
and probably into the 70s, 80s. I don't know about that part. My house was built in 67, 68, somewhere in there. And in the back of my house, there is a little door that's framed in, like a little
Yep.
tiny milk door,
Yeah.
for the milkman to come and drop milk off at the back of the house. So
Milkman always rings twice.
Transformers hat then, from Stever.
Yeah.
Yeah, you need a
They're out
Transformers hat. Stever, you can make hats. Make him some weird Transformer hat. Next up, we have, okay, so here's the first of the group updates. This is 2 projects for August 8th. So the first up is The Hunger Games by Eat, Sleep, Build, Repeat. We have seen that name a few times throughout our talking of Lego Ideas sets. And also The Old Flying Club in Hainer by Abstract Bricks 2. Abstract Brick 2. I like the Hainer. I think it's a pretty cool idea.
Yeah.
That'd be awesome for like a kind of modular-ish, but something different. It's not
Kinda-
actually much wood, but-
You have to-
or if you're building like an airport, something.
well, yeah,
like
exactly.
That would be
An old
totally
style
cool.
hanger
with
is-
it. Yeah.
I mean,
have to
hangers
put-
tend to be boring, but this one actually looks pretty interesting.
You have to get the little black 1x1 rounds for all the little oil drops on the surface in the hanger.
This is true too. Yeah. So there's those two. There's also a Lego Ideas working Lego pendulum clock. That is by Brick Jess Builder. It's I'm not saying how many sets we're up to because you can read it right here. But anyways, the build features a fully functional clock that uses a gear system to move the pendulum. And it's also got some, Father Time inside, and it's got some interesting clockwork stuff here. Why am I getting these pictures of? Why am I getting these ones?
Shopping for pants?
Apparently, I'm shopping for ladies' pants on TV.
Very tight fitting pants.
I don't understand. Anyway,
Jeff is going to be sexy at Brickomanie.
yes, I'm actually looking for. I was looking for a nice pair of leather pants to wear at the convention. This is yes.
That's for when you
All
go
of
clubbing.
them. In fact, I
after
ended
the
up going
show,
for a full bodysuit just so my curves are more accentuated.
I'm sure Dave could tell you all the best clubbing locations in Montreal. So.
Oh, well, there you go. Well, I have to drive my car there with the beat going, right? Yeah.
Baby, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me no more.
Percy Jackson, welcome to Camp Half Blood, is also one of the sets this week that hit 10K. This is by J.K. Bricks. The build is based on Camp Half Blood from the Disney Plus series Percy Jackson and the Olympians. The left side has the arena, the middle is the Poseidon's cabin, and the right one is Hermione's cabin. This brings us up to 117, but wait, we're not done yet.
But wait, there's more!
Yeah, see, that's more like it. Show me the $800 a day Land Rover that I can't rent because it's $800 a day. Canadian.
What?
Yeah.
That's like a car payment.
Yeah, that's like a month's worth of car payments. No,
Right.
yeah. Yeah, okay. Yeah. I want to rent this.
Maybe you should buy the car and then resell the car.
It's
Return it after 4 days. Be like, I decided not to.
It doesn't work for me.
Yeah. Matt, I think you might like this one. This is August 11th, but this one in particular looks pretty cool. And this kind of goes back to something we were saying previously. I just realized I haven't actually full screened it. Sorry about that.
Yeah, the scene inside the scene.
Yeah, the scene inside the scene with the little dog in the moon. Anyway, so we'll get to this one in a moment, but this was posted 2 days ago, and it's 120 projects have passed now. They're at 121. First up, Island in the Sky.
Yeah, the threshold at 10,000 is fine. Don't move it. Don't move it. It's fine.
That's a fun design.
Ad block. Yeah, I should probably put ad block on, but I don't know.
I mean, let's be honest. He likes those tight fitting pants when he's not on air.
Yeah, in fact, when I'm done here, I will slip into those. Yes, that's true. But anyways, Islands in the Sky.
He's wearing those right now because he's sitting down. You don't see them, but
you got to put those pictures in the private chat.
Islands in the Sky by Wilcox Design.
I like this. I like
it, but it's something you'd have to hang on a wall.
Yep.
Yeah.
So I mean, who's got wall space? And if you have a Lego hobby, you probably don't have a lot of wall space because shelves.
It would look good in a kid's room. But
oh yeah, no, I agree. Yeah, I agree. It's definitely cool looking. Gray Wolf.
But once you hang it on your wall, it's going to be a dust collector, and really a dust collector because
and Spider
you're going to have to dust that thing like every week.
Yeah. Gray Wolf Forest Hunter statue by Bart Eiffel. Again, I love the look of this. It's also a table, a shelf sitter, but it's actually pretty cool. I mean, it is. Yeah, and you could probably hang this on a wall.
Well, you could put it on your table or on the shelf or like a or close that stuff shelf if you don't want to dust it. But yeah, I think it looks actually great, and I think it looks more like a piece of art than the previous project.
Yeah, I agree.
So that's something you could actually put on the shelf and it would look great. And
yeah, I agree. If this one came out, I would consider it. I think. I probably wouldn't buy it, but I would definitely. It would be one of those like, that's nice. I could technically buy that. Supernatural MA is the creator of this one, so based on the Supernatural TV show. Not much to say here. It's a car and 3 figs. But I mean,
The car is cool.
yeah, the car's cool. It's a Speed Champion style, but not like it's Speed Champion size. So, I mean, I wouldn't say no to that set just because like it looks like a decent car.
Yep.
This one's pretty cool too. London, early 20th century.
I think. Sorry, Jeff, but
Okay.
like if you get to the licensing part, I think
Yeah.
it's not going to be worth it.
But I agreed. It won't be where there'll probably be a $40 or $50 set or something like that, even though compared to a Speed Champion at 35 Canadian. But yeah, I mean, and licensing, obviously, Lego has said this is an okay license because in order to create anything on Lego Ideas, you need to validate it again, like its license if it has one against their approved list. So, London, the earliest 20th century by Brick. This one definitely is beautiful as well. This could technically fit in a modular, like into a modular city.
It definitely has that modular vibe.
Yeah, and I mean, it wouldn't look out of place because we've got like a diner and stuff like the 60s diner and stuff too. It would just be, it'd be nice. I would highly consider buying this one.
Yep.
And Dave would too, even though there's no helicopter. I had to throw that in there. All right, August 12th update.
Bang.
Yeah, Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. This is an August 12th update. Previous themes return. So a couple of here. So there's Interstellar by Koala Bricks, which has like it's actually a very large mock if that's a minifigure in here.
Intergalactic.
And then Chitty Chitty Bang Bang by
How many Interstellar project did we get?
Oh.
So I scroll back up for a second. I mean, the movie was pretty good as sci-fi movies go, but like, do I want that sitting on my shelf? I do not.
I mean, it's definitely a plates pack.
Yes.
If you want a lot of dark tan, brown, and some other shades, I can't tell.
I'm like, oh look, it's streaks of other dimensions.
Yeah.
Like,
hey Jeff.
Yeah.
Welcome.
I mean, if the ship didn't make it as a project, and I know we got a few Interstellar ship and even TARS. If the ship and TARS didn't make it, the chances that this is gonna make it.
And technically, TARS I think is right there anyhow, so hard to see. But and then like we said, Chitty Chitty Bang Bang by Norders as well.
That is beautiful. I gotta say that is one heck of a really, really strong reproduction.
I agree. The problem is what the audience would be for a movie that came out the 50s, 60s.
Yeah, it was Disney. It was Disney, before my time. Yeah, but it's Disney. Yeah, Matt got a point.
Yeah, I don't know.
Disney never grows old, you know. You're forever a child.
That makes sense. I'm planning trips. Okay, I can understand that one. And another car rental one, which again, understand that. So, all right. Next up, we're done with Lego Ideas. Oh,
come on, internet! One more tight-fitting pants ad. Come on.
All right. So Lego has announced the release date.
Alexa, show me tight-fitting pants.
Now, anybody who's been watching this chat, all 8 people who are watching this chat, who have Alexas, are now going to get that in their screens unless they have ad block. All right. Next up, Lego Party release date has been announced. So there's a new trailer for the upcoming Lego Party game.
Baby, don't hurt me.
It's been put
don't
out
hurt
now, and
me no more. What is that?
And we now have an official release date. Lego Party will be launching September 30th. It'll have a ton of customization for your minifigures to use throughout the 60 different mini games. So I'm guessing this is like a kind of similar to like the old Wii U party games that they had, or the Wii party games, I guess. Pre-order the physical edition and get a download code for 5 unique minifigures. Let's just quickly, you know what? We'll do this. Playback speed, we're going to do like 1.5, just so we can zoom through. It's only 1:15, and I'll jump just so hopefully we don't. Oh wait, what was that? I saw yellow figures. No, I thought I saw space guys. Anyways, looks like it's just a bunch of worlds you can travel to, kind of dimensions-ish maybe, but not. Anyway. So yeah, that's coming out in September, late September. I know Sean was talking about maybe having this as some tournament play at Bricks in the Six.
Oh.
Maybe being able to pull this up and having people play against each other, which makes sense at a convention. Something you could do. Next up, we have another animation. In this case, Lego's partnered with Aardman Animations for Boop, an animated short. So originally I was like, okay, not really sure what's going on here, but this is a new short animation called Boop. Aardman and the creators, who are the creators of Wallace and Gromit.
Love
And
Wallace and Gromit.
there's a 1 minute short to encourage creative storytelling using stop motion. These are 5-minute mini stop motion challenge films, including Build Your Own Boop, to be released monthly on Lego Play App. So it looks like they're creating little 1 minute animations using stop motion to try and encourage kids to try stop motion with their Lego figures. Because let's face it, Lego is a great stop motion device, shall we say, or device for stop motion. But I mean, this character is absolutely adorable. So just looking at the pictures, I'm like, oh, he's kind of cute. He's got more eyes, and oh, I guess his hair is, I don't know what's going on there, but I just like when I saw these pictures, I was kind of laughing at the character. But yeah, you can definitely see the Wallace and Gromit type style of those figures. So of this guy. So anyway, all right. Next up, Lego Ideas. Build your favorite hobby gift with purchase fan vote is now live. So they had a contest a few months ago to submit some ideas of your favorite hobby. I remember we were talking about Lego rooms and things like that, and things. So there are 15 finalists for the fan vote, and it's open till August 20th, which is another week. So to next Wednesday. First up, we have an 80s movable joystick by Brick Girl or Brick Girl. Rock climbing wall by Wonder Forge 3000. Enjoy Bubble Time by PDG.
That's funny.
Yeah, the car's kind of an interesting scale too. It's
I like how the roundedness of the fenders echoes the bubbles. Like it makes it feel cohesive.
Yeah. Gone Fishing by Tang Taizong. I was noticing this. Sorry?
Tang Taizong.
Is Tang Taizong another name for the Tata guy?
Could be. I was noticing the roof detail here is kind of interesting, using these older or these panels or the windscreens upside down.
Yeah.
It's kind of a cool idea. Adventures in VR by Oki. So it's an interesting. Well, again, people's hobbies, right? Lego Collection Room by Gotham Brick 77.
I feel seen.
Sorry, you feel seen? Yeah.
Yeah, that looks like my house.
Yeah, it needs more shelves on the wall and more parts, but yeah.
Right.
Eyes Bigger Than One's Stomach by
That's
Mr.
fun.
33761. Agreed. At first, I thought this wall was slanted inward, but then I realized, oh no, they're just using the 75-degree slopes on the side. But it looks like the wall's falling in.
Yeah, it looks like one of those, like, the tourist trap where the house is on its side and you go in and it's like, what crazy walls.
But I mean, part of my thought is, what's the design decision to go two studs in there? But at the same time, it's like maybe they just want that part.
I mean, they have a hinge behind it, so maybe they're trying to create an off-kilter angle for the eye. Maybe that's what's there.
Yeah. Steve was like so glad my Alexa was out of range. Mario Party, Mario Party, I guess is closer to what that Lego game was like. And the Aardman stuff is awesome.
When we first got Alexa at our house, I used to say, Alexa, order 1,000 paper towels.
Oh, blah, 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 blah,
no.
blah, blah.
You'd be like, Alexa, cancel order.
Yeah. I did that for those that were in range and who are watching this later. My apologies for this guy. All right, My Game Room by Sumachi.
I like, at least it's more colorful than some of the other ones.
It's black and fluorescent, so yeah, I guess that's more colorful.
Oh, it's more colorful.
Plants and Vinyl by The Dude, so a record collection.
I feel like anybody with a decent collection of parts could just make that at home.
Well, that's with a lot of these. I think these are gift for purchases anyway, right?
I got you. Okay.
Paint Me by Bricks Why Not, who is a Canadian who a lot of us probably follow. So this one's pretty cool. It's her and her daughter.
Okay.
So that's pretty cool. An ad for, I don't know what that is. Yard sale from Supo 7.
Like the
Nice
truck.
vehicle. Yeah, the truck's pretty cool. And a red umbrella. Have we had a red umbrella for a while? I don't know. Anyways, kind of cool. The Beekeeper's Garden by the Prettiest Wild Banana.
See, the tree is better in the previous. That
Yeah.
tree is cool. That one
tree
not
is-
that cool.
Well, this tree is 80s.
Yeah.
It needs a forest band somewhere up in there. The Revenge of the Brick Separator Cinema by Jagamax. It's pretty cool. It's been a long time since we've had an 8x16 white tile. I'm assuming that would be printed, but it's been a while since we had an 8x16 white tile from what I remember. Build, Paint, and Play by Doom Sizzler. I have to admit, going through all these, this one definitely catches my eye. And it's not just because there's a gray air tank and helmet in here. But okay, it's because there's a gray air tank in here. But this one's still kind of cool, right? Like it's, I don't know, and it's got a buildable base. I mean, this would be just a parts pack for me. I wouldn't really build it. It would just be like, oh, space guys. Okay, thank you.
Well, and these the classic space logos on the
Yeah, on
2x2
tiles, and even the face is kind of fun too.
Yeah.
Show Tunes by Remy. So, Matthew messaged Canadian Brick Builders. Matthew sent a photo. Oh, he's sending us photos of hats he's found.
It's a poutine hat.
Okay, but yeah, obviously,
It felt
Matt's
very
really-
on topic. I'm sorry.
it is until he
hat.
does
I
it
got to
during our
see
chat.
this.
Obviously, he doesn't care about what.
Where's
we're
the poutine hat?
Oh, look,
It's in-
I'm not
look
going to
in
say
the
anything
Canadian Brick
about the
Builders
50
chat.
messages about
Ooh.
a convention. I'm not going
Poutine
to.
hat. Ooh.
All right, next up. Guess what's
Like
returned?
this.
The Lego Upscale Baby Yes for
Space
that has returned as a gift for purchase.
Yeah.
It is currently available.
$195 purchase
Woo!
will get you that
But-
baby.
The August
Whoa.
sets just came out, so I mean, there are people that can take advantage of that. I was actually just going to see if it was
Crazy
actually-
people, yes.
I was going to see if it's still available.
Yes,
Yeah,
it
come on,
is.
come on, Jeff. That's only like
Oh.
one night at Brickomanie. Come on.
Let me go to Canada. It's not in the. Let me just find something that's worth that much money. Let me just go to one of my wanted lists because I definitely have stuff in my wanted list that's worth that much money. There we go, $200. Just as simple as that. See, literally one set.
There you
And you
go.
can view your bag.
Or
And
you can get the spaceman in the little
It's there. Okay.
jar
still
thing.
available. The gumball machine?
The gumball machine. Thank you.
Yeah. Last I said, I
You
saw.
got $100 off because of your points. So
What was that? Oh, I have $100 worth of points. Do I really?
yes. Yes.
Oh, no,
Oh,
I have
yeah.
11,000. Oh, yeah, I guess. Okay, that could be. Anyways,
Or
Yeah.
you could order Soundwave.
yeah, I mean, it's not like there's a lack of sets. I already have this baby, and I have been tempted, I'll admit, because you can always use another one, even though I still haven't built it. But for those of you that did miss out, here's another opportunity to grab it for 190 Canadian.
95.
90. You said 190 earlier.
No, I said $195.
Credit card number. It didn't show that. Anyways, Lego has also opened pre-orders on the advent calendars for this year. So we have the Star Wars one and the City one and Disney Princesses. This is Friends style figures as well for this one. The Harry Potter calendar.
Let it go. Let
Minecraft.
it go.
And Star Wars. This year, Star Wars seems to be based around droids,
Oh yeah.
which I might get one of those for myself. It's funny how the City one just isn't really for the past few years. It's like meh.
Yeah.
Although that might be a classic space Christmas sweater and a Christmas tree guy. So I don't know. We'll see.
It does look like a classic space Christmas sweater.
Yeah, I agree. Let's just see if there's a bigger picture. Oh, here's the figures. It is.
Yes.
Damn them.
Cha-ching.
Are you Lego?
And I do love that Christmas tree costume. I think that's pretty cool.
It is fun.
Especially if you had a Christmas tree store in your winter village, you could put that guy kind of lurking in there with a funny face or a devious
Or
face.
outside
Yeah.
trying to sell the trees.
Yeah, on the street or strapped to someone's roof. That'd be even funnier.
Help me!
All right. Nike, Lego have announced 2 new sets again. Slam Dunk and Dunk Trick Shot. Slam Dunk is selling for $69.99, 809 pieces US.
It's always better if if you're doing Lego. You're always better wearing shoes. I'll give
Oh,
you
well,
that
definitely they've got shoes on.
because
Yep.
you don't want to step on Lego with in bare feet.
Sure. But only if you're this tall. Like, look. Anyways, I'm not really. I'm not really understanding this. I mean, I know I totally understand this. I just don't really get if there would be an audience for this.
I think there'd be some young guys who would be all over this.
Okay.
It's not my thing, but trust me, in the shoe culture, the whole NBA thing, like I think there are people who would buy this set.
All right. Yeah. It doesn't
Maybe,
do
yeah.
anything for me.
But but
Mhm.
let's say I don't know how much it's cost, but say you get $200. You're
Yeah.
gonna buy a new pair of sneakers. If you're a shoe guy, you're gonna buy a pair of sneakers, or you're gonna buy a Lego set.
Well, if you had $69, you could buy this. So if you have a third of the $200 ish, okay, not quite a third, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah, almost a third. Anyway.
I mean, I don't know. I think there's a market for this set. It's not
I guess.
me.
I
I'm
mean,
not the audience. But
parts wise, there's probably some interesting parts in here. I have noticed on the bricks on the Bricks and Pieces Discord, someone did notice a few new pieces in brown. And the ball here in orange. This is the gumball piece from the gumball machine thingy too. In orange could be interesting. Oh, Blue's still here, just getting ready for bed. Oh, bed soon. Not soon, but are there 2 different patterns of shoes? Oh, there are. You can have a blue shoe, or you can have a yellowish, weird
nice.
shoe with the logo. Anyway.
Oh, the shirt changes too.
Oh, the shirt changes too? No, Lego 32. Lego 32.
No, the side. Look at the side.
Yeah. The side panel changes colors.
Oh, does it? Oh, yeah. Now, is that...
That's the shoes.
Is this some kind of heat thing, or...
I'm don't know basketball.
You've built the baller, have fun customizing them, deciding on their hairstyle, personalized their Nike jersey, trainers with different number of trims, score your own. Okay, so it comes with extra parts, so you could customize the shoes
and his jersey.
And his jersey, yeah. Okay. Oh yeah, there's your extra parts. And then there's also the
personalize their shorts too.
There you go. There's also
they should give you more clear pieces so that when the guy dunks and shatters the backboard, you've got all the little.
No, that's yeah, true. There's also the Dunk Trick Shot set, $39.99, 454 pieces. This one's minifigure based, and the guy's on a shoe that you can flip with a little lever here to kind of get him to dunk the ball. I don't know if he actually lets go of the ball, because based on the picture, it looks like he's holding it with his hand, like, because it's the minifig head, like they're using that as a ball. For the Nike minifigure that they had in the first round of sets. So
let go of the ball.
Or does he just slam up against the backboard and miss every time?
Let go of the ball. Let go of the ball.
Anyways, and there's a custom Nike character for it. So the hats, like, I mean, the headpiece is cool.
Yeah.
I would totally love a few of those in my city, or if I had a city right now, but I think that would be kind of fun. But anyways, all right, a few more articles here, and we're almost done. There were 2 new Wednesday sets revealed today, or not today, were revealed on August 7th, on last Thursday. Why do they reveal Wednesday sets on a Thursday? Anyway, but since it's Wednesday, we'll talk about it. So first up,
Wednesday was revealed Thursday.
That's what I'm saying.
Maybe they go on sale on Thursday.
I don't know. So first up is Things Apartment, 828 pieces, $90 US, which is just one of these fold-out type style thingies. I'm assuming it folds into a box or a chest in this case.
A chest
with 2 versions of thing. There's the big hand version. I think there was a little hand somewhere. Yeah, right here. on the treasure chest. So you can have minifig scale hand or thing and large scale thing. I don't know. It's a thing they do. I don't get it. Also, Morticia's Cottage, 1,002 pieces for $109.99, or $109.99. Sorry, I said 109. I said $199.99.
$199.99.
Yeah. Well, you know
You
what?
could get a space baby with that.
You know what? For you, I'll drop $90 off and make it $109.99.
Thank
Okay?
you.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Jeff.
So-
Is it
Are you gonna-
US or Canadian?
Well,
Are you going to
it's
share your
US.
points?
So it is probably 199 Canadian. No, I'm not sharing my points.
Oh,
Is this going to be on the test?
Yes.
yes.
Oh,
Anyway, so the house here is a full build house. Full build, has walls on all four sides, but it also they don't actually show it. It also V's open. They kind of show it here, but it looks like this wall is disconnected. But I thought it kind of opened up on the two wings opened up. Yeah, here. Well, now it's just bringing me to that. Let me just find the picture. Yeah, here. So it hinges open.
ooh.
So, I mean,
You can play with it.
you can play with it. It comes with a car and the figures and stuff. See, they're taunting me.
Or
Again.
they're mini dolls.
The mini dolls.
It's
yes.
got stuff and things.
It's got stuff and things. Yes. So I wonder. We were talking earlier about Friends not selling. I wonder if after these go out of production, I wonder if they will actually have a market. I think they would. The Wednesday sets, considering that it's a current series.
Yeah,
So.
but mini dolls.
Yeah, that's the downside, I guess, unless you like mini dolls. All right, the big set announced this week, which was actually announced yesterday, was the Hogsmeade Village collection, which is 9 different stores. I think it is 7 different stores. I forget what the number was. It's coming soon on September 1st. It's 3,228 pieces. Retail for $400 US or $399.99 if you want to be picky. The set features a street scene with various shops, including Honeyduke's, the Owl Post, the Three Broomsticks, Dervish and Bangs, Scriven Shaft's Quill Shop, Zonko's Joke Shop, and Hog's Head. The set also has 12 minifigures, including Harry Potter, Ron Weasley, Hermione Granger, Aberforel, Dumbledore, Katie Bell, Draco Malfoy.
Draco Malfoy.
Yes, I know how to say it. It's just like I got tongue tied. Professor McGonagall, Horace Slughorn, Cornelius Fudge, Madame Rosmerta, Mrs. Fume, and a shop employee. They don't give them a name. It's Bob.
Shop employee.
Lego also states that in this
I
set,
would call him Lewis.
Lego has also stated that the set is in scale with Gringotts Wizard Bank Collector's Edition, and can also be connected with the Diagon Alley. So you can make a whole
Lewis, the shop employee. And
Bob.
Lewis spelled
No, Bob.
Lewis. Because,
what
he's English.
he's
Lewis.
English.
Luis.
Anyways, I mean, if you're into like Harry Potter, obviously this is pretty cool. It's got lots of windows and lots of these curved windows in different colors. So parts wise, this definitely is kind of going to be good for parts.
So I
Yeah.
bought Diagon Alley for the buildings, and I sold off all the minifigs when it first
Okay.
came out. Like, this would look good if you want some backdrop for your winter village. Like, if you want to put it like kind of behind, because it has that vibe going.
Yep, I agree.
I'm not going to drop the money. I don't imagine, unless it's really on sale. But
yeah, if it goes on discount like in a year or so for Black Friday or next year or something.
Yeah, deep discount.
Yeah. I mean it's decent. I mean, I have no need to buy it, but like I said, some of the parts I might pick up eventually.
You need it, Jeff. You need it.
No, not really.
You need it, Jeff.
I need it like I need another horse. Oh wait, there's no horse.
need it, Jeff.
You need it like you need a barn for your horses in your winter village.
Yeah.
You needed to complete it.
Well, I would have had the barn, but the barn got converted into a Christmas tree shop. Like idea set. So anyway, all right. And last up, as well as the Harry Potter, that Harry Potter set, there's also going to be a gift with purchase available from September. Well, a couple of gift with purchases.
That's why you need it, Jeff.
From September 1st to the 7th, there's going to be this Back to Hogwarts event. And first up, one of the gift of purchases will be the Hogsmeade sign, which is a little lower, as well as I guess this is called Back to Hogwarts. Let me scroll down. So here's the Hogwarts sign, which is just like a collectible, not really Lego based at all, other than the fact that it has a Lego logo on it. And it has some bricks here, or some printed bricks here, I guess. And then also is during this time, there's also going to be a Quidditch lesson polybag available, which I think is currently available anyhow, like from at stores, I would assume. Maybe it's new, but it will be available in Walmarts at some point anyhow. And lastly, the Hogwarts classroom or Hogwarts Castle room requirement set, which will be a gift of purchase with purchase $130 US or more. There's no terms or conditions yet on the 3 items, but I assume you'll get all 3 when you purchase Hogsmeade. So yeah.
That's why you need it, Jeff.
And the last couple of things there was a bunch of new elementary articles, but I had a little bit extra time tonight because I was a little bored. So I did go through some of them and I weeded some of them out. But there were a couple that caught my eye. The Too Fast and Furious Honda S2000, just because there are a lot of new colors, parts in pink here.
It's pretty in pink.
It's pretty in pink. And like just like the new windscreen design as well. Which is different than the other windscreens. And yes, it's printed, but that will come out in a different or in a non-print at some point. And it's a 55-degree angle. Well, technically, no, I guess it would be the anti of that. So it would be, 65-degree angle, I believe. It's got a couple of new rims and then just recolors of a bunch of parts in bright pink. So... and dark pink as well, I believe, right? These are dark pink. Yeah, dark pink parts. Coincidentally, this is the part I was asking for this week because I need 4 of them, and Deborah had some, which was awesome. So I was going to buy a second one of these cars and steal the parts off. But there's also some nice printed parts as well. My biggest concern with this set is that the pink on the stickers does not match the pink of the rest of the set. It's slightly off. So when I'm assuming they're going to show a part of the stickers here, and it isn't obvious on this one, but the pinks do not match the stickers.
Ooh, that's bad.
Yeah. Yeah, you can kind of see a little bit of a difference here.
In the photo, it seems fine, but
Sorry, there. Yeah, it's pretty close, but I can grab mine if you want and show you the difference.
I believe you, Jeff.
Yeah, I know. And then they did a whole review on the One Piece set, but I on all the One Piece sets, and there's a lot of figs for this that they're mainly talking about. There are some other parts that are like recolors and stuff, but I did want to bring to light the new medium ochre, I believe it's called.
Ooh.
Is it medium ochre?
Ochre yellow.
Ochre yellow, something like that. Yeah, I'm trying to find the listing here. Yeah, ochre yellow. Which, I mean, is that the closest we have to blonde now? Or is that too yellow?
It's slightly darker than the original blonde.
Yeah. Yeah, because my sig fig, and this is why I pulled this up completely for my own thing. Because my sig fig has this.
Well, just take over the show then.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
It's all about Jeff. It's all about Jeff.
It's all about Jeff.
My sig fig has this color hair in tan, which the tan one is extremely expensive because it only came on Zane minifigures back in the like mid 2010s. So it's like $2 or $3 a piece. So I'm like, oh, they have this new color. I wonder what this one.
I thought the Zane ones just came in white.
The original ones they had tan because originally he wasn't a robot.
Got it.
In the first few episodes.
Okay.
Right? So I'm probably going to have to order this piece just to see the color because I'm not going to buy the set to get it because this is in the big expensive set. But anyways, but I've been waiting and they just came out with this hairpiece in a gray, or white or gray color, and I'm like, I don't want to do it yet, even though I am getting more gray, but I might end up.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
Yeah.
Maybe you should go with gray instead.
Yeah. Ignore me. Excuse me while I scratch my nose. All right, and that is the news.
That's it.
Oh, look, we ended with a nice little classic space logo.
Space.
Space. So
logo.
But yeah. So 2/3 of this chat will be at Brickomanie this week. this weekend.
Woohoo.
I'm leaving tomorrow. Dave can leave tomorrow, but he'll get there like in what are you, 10 minutes away?
5.
5 minutes away? Wow.
Wow.
So yeah, so this is Dave's local show, and we hate him for it.
Dave, you tell me
yeah,
you're going to all the best poutine places while you're out of town. Friends are there, right? You're going to take them out. Show them the good poutine.
I would like to have some poutine. but
Yeah,
I don't
there's
like everybody.
unfortunately the best poutine places are not in Laval. They're actually in on the Montreal Island. So you would have to go like pretty
So
far.
we don't have time really to go get poutine.
Yeah.
That's the problem too.
That's terrible that you do not have a good poutine in your city, like your area. That's a shame.
Yeah.
Stever also mentions the Death Slice. I mean the Death
Yes.
Star.
Yes.
For 1K.
We saw pictures too.
Yeah, the pictures have been linked. I'm assuming it's going to get announced in the next week or so. So we will talk about it.
Probably tomorrow.
Well,
Right.
yeah, it might be talked about tomorrow. Yeah, it'll probably get. So we'll talk about it next week when Dave and I are back, and Matt will still be.
That's going to be like 1,500 Canadian, right?
Yeah, probably, or like 1,300. I mean, I think our most expensive set is the Yadat Walker at 1,150. I think.
Yeah.
Okay.
Last I checked. So, but yeah, the image we saw is basically just like literally an orange slice of the Death Star. So it is. I mean, for a display purpose, I think it's awesome. But a lot of people were hoping to at least get half a sphere instead of, like, I don't know how thick it is, 8 or 10 studs, maybe a bit thicker. But
Well, if you're younger, like I told you, because Jacob was like, it's not a Death Star. They cut it in half, and I was like, well, it's a play set. If you want to play with the, like replay the scenes, and but his point was, but whose kid is gonna be buying like $1,000?
Yeah.
Play
and
set.
if it is a play set, I wonder how stable it will be. Like if you push a figure down on the edge of the slice, like on the outer curves, is that going to tip it a bit?
It looks pretty solid.
Yeah,
the bases looks really
the
solid.
pictures were very grainy, and I mean, we'll see how it is. Hopefully, in the next week or so, we'll be talking more about it. I mean, if Lego can sell it and people buy it en masse, then fine. But I don't think people are going to buy that big of a set for that much money, unless they're the diehard Star Wars fans. Not pointing any fingers at anybody.
Fingers.
So, Matt, would you buy it? No. Okay.
No.
I mean, you know how many hats I could buy for $1,000?
Well, it's not UCS scale either. It's, like you like the UCS sets more than anything at that price.
And I like spaceships more than I like play sets. So if I have almost all of the big spaceships.
Yeah.
I do have the Ewok Village, which I think is a really nice play set. But I thought the Cloud City set that they came out was ugly as sin, and so I didn't buy it. And I didn't buy the original Orb Death Star either. So I don't really tend to get a ton of play sets. The one exception is that I love Ninjago City sets. So,
there you go. Yep.
So I have those, but I don't usually buy the Star Wars play sets.
And modulars.
And modulars,
yeah. No, fair enough. And I was just curious because, I mean, you're the most... I won't say you're the biggest Star Wars fan out of the three of us, but you definitely collect the most Star Wars related items.
I do like the signature big sets that make a splash.
Yeah.
Like I'm attracted to that.
Yeah.
But I also found the minifig selection based on the grainy photos to be very underwhelming. Like, if I'm going to drop $1,000, there needs to be like 6 figures that only come in that set that are like, oh, I need that. And
do you remember how many figures were actually included, like count number wise? Guesstimate?
I don't. But there's just a lot of stormtroopers and like 3 different Lukes. I'm like, okay.
To me, there needs to be for $1,000 or more. There needs to be like 30 figures in the set or more. Right.
The one figure that I noticed was in the original Kenner action figure line. There was a purple action figure that was called the Imperial Dignitary.
Okay.
Which I don't even remember being in the movie. I think it's in like a still shot somewhere. But they made a minifig version basically of the purple Kenner figure. And part of me was like, ooh, I want that. But I'm not going to spend it. I could probably spend $80 and just buy the figure rather than spend $1,000 to get that figure. So
Yeah.
that character actually does show up in the movie when the Emperor in Return of the Jedi,
Oh,
when
when
the
the Emperor
Emperor
arrives.
lands on the Death Star.
Okay.
In his following, there's that purple character.
Well, there you go.
3 seconds of screen time.
Yeah,
Um,
and the worst part is that that's usually like the most expensive Kenner figures that you can buy because they literally just produce like a minimum quantity because Kenner was like, nah, nobody's gonna buy that because it's a character that shows up for 3 seconds. But
and sorry, I'm just sharing one more thing quickly, or just adding this in because uh, I think Matt, you shared this morning in one of our chats, right?
I think it was somebody else on Old Gray Bricks shared it. It wasn't
Oh,
me.
okay. This is a large scale, like a Lego built the pirate snub fighter from Mandalorian that was on top
Yeah.
of that really huge ship. There was 3 of them sitting there.
yeah,
And I was when you said Kenner figures, I thought of this again because to me this is almost a Kenner figure scale, but I think it's even bigger.
I think it's
Um,
bigger than the
but
figure.
it's absolutely gorgeous. And at first, when I looked at it, I thought it was like a plastic model.
I thought it was AI.
Okay.
I thought when I first saw it,
Yeah.
I first saw the picture, I thought it was AI. I was like, oh man, somebody's again posting AI generated images of Lego things. But and
Yeah.
then I looked at it and it was like, oh no, this is brick build. This is wow.
Yeah, unfortunately, you can't really zoom in any further. But I mean, I can see there's definitely brick in here. Like you can see
Yeah.
studs and stuff, right?
And there are other pictures on the internet that you can find that just shows the ship, and you can actually see the details in front of that.
Oh my gosh, this guy builds big.
Yep.
Wow. Okay, I have respect. Oh, there we go. All right. I think someone just got followed. Wow, those are like 45-degree slopes just for the wind. Wow. Okay. Anyway, so yeah, I just thought I'd share that too because we were kind of talking about it earlier. But I think if you're good, I think we're going to wrap up for the night. I have a guest over, and tomorrow morning I should go to bed pretty early tonight because we're leaving.
Yeah, you have a long drive ahead of you.
5 and a bit hours, probably with a stop on the way for gas. So, yeah, I'll probably need 1 tank of gas on the way down. So
You're not. Are you going to stop at every Bricks and Minifigs in Canada?
yes, I'm going to stop at every single Bricks and Minifigs on the way in Canada, which is 0.
Okay. Well, that's
there is one in
Isn't
Kitchener
there
Waterloo.
one opening in Ontario?
There's one that opened in Kitchener Waterloo a couple of weeks ago.
Okay.
But that's totally the opposite direction. So that's more if I'm going to the States, I would go visit that one. And there's one in Newfoundland. So I will, if I go in the next few years, I would like to go to the East Coast. I don't know when yet. I haven't figured that out yet. But I do want to go to Newfoundland, and I'm going to go to that Bricks and Minifigs because that's like not the goal to go to Newfoundland because Newfoundland is there just to see the city and towns and stuff. But you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
it's definitely on the bucket list for places to visit.
So, are you going to stop in Kingston, Ontario?
Yes. Why?
Okay. I was just looking at the. You know me, I love maps. So I was just looking at what's the most efficient route from.
Yeah, I'm going down to the 401, so I'm driving south a little bit to go east and back up north. But
you're not going to take the alternative crooked route that goes through Ottawa.
I could. I mean, literally, that's Highway 7 that goes basically. I'm closer to Highway 7 than I am to the 401. It's just going to add like 2 hours to the drive. Not
yeah.
Really.
It says It says it's only 18 minutes longer. According, I don't have your street address in.
Yeah, but I'm pulling a trailer too. So and pulling a trailer, I'd rather do a constant speed than stop and go stoplights and stuff.
Yeah, and if you're coming by Ottawa, if you're taking Highway 50 on the Quebec side, holding a trailer in those hills is not the ideal place.
And also, Highway 7 is almost 1 lane for a good third of that drive. 2/3 of that drive is one lane roads, like both direction. You know, what I mean, 1 lane each direction.
Yeah,
it does go into 2 lanes occasionally, but I'd rather drive on 2 lanes of the 401 in the smallest or the thinnest area of number of lanes. But So
Highway 50 is the same. There's long stretches of that highway that just has one lane in each direction.
Yeah.
And to tell you how hilly it is, is that even a word? But how much there's hill. The highway actually, when it splits into 2 or 3 lanes
mhm.
for when you're hauling heavy cargo to get on the right side so people
Yeah,
can
yeah, yeah.
actually pass
Just
you. So,
passing, yeah, for the transport
Yeah.
trucks and such.
yeah.
Yeah. Wow. All right. Well, let's call it a night. We will. Dave, I will see you tomorrow. Yes. So excited about that.
Yay!
Jacob, if you're still watching us, we'll see you tomorrow too.
No, I hope he's not watching because he's supposed to be at bed in 10. So
And it's 10:35, but it's a
yeah,
holiday.
it's 10:35.
Jacob, turn out your light right now.
And I know Jeff had popped in at one point as well. He might come up for a visit, might not. I think he said something had come up that he couldn't, but
Yeah, I
hopefully
think
we'll get some
he
people.
might. If he makes it, it's going to be Sunday. So as
Yeah.
a visitor.
If anybody does come to the event, who's watching this chat, and watches this chat and hasn't gotten one yet, I do have some Canadian Brick Builder bricks, and I can hand that out to those that haven't gotten it. St-Cyr, have you got one? I don't remember.
Maybe.
Well, if
don't
it's not
remember.
on your name tag, I'll assume you did and you just didn't want to wear it. No, it's joking. Matt's got one. I don't remember if I got them done before or after.
I think it was after.
Yeah, so I have one.
I
for you.
don't have one.
So.
Hey, and I don't want to
Oh,
make.
yes, you do. Sorry,
I have
what-
a Parlugmunt brick as well.
Ooh.
Ooh, I have one of those too. I think you do because I think I picked them up from Basmati at the last Brickomanie.
Brickomanie?
But if you can't find it, let me know. I'll give you can have an extra one.
Okay.
But anyways, thank you everybody for coming out. We will next week we'll bore Matt with talk of the show and what we did and all that stuff.
It's okay.
It's okay to go because he'll be sending pictures of poutine to people or whatever. With 11 people watching too, which is pretty cool. So thank you everybody for coming out. We will see you next week. Have a great one.
Have a great
And
time.
I'll try to do a
Bye.
few road stories too on the channel if I think about it.
And the ship.
So there won't be as many because I don't stop that many times. Anyways, all right, hitting the end.